There are over 780 million people on this planet that do not have access to clean water, and I have a product that is aiming to take that number to zero. On average, more than 3.5 million people die every year from waterborne diseases, which is more than malaria and HIV have claimed combined. It is an inexpensive system that is easy to use, has a long lifespan, has a high flow rate, and effectively removes all protozoa and bacteria from the water that causes waterborne diseases. In initial tests, the UZima filter had a flow rate of 1 liter for every 50 seconds with non-turbid water. The housing for the filter is made of high-impact ABS plastic and should provide clean water to a family for over 5 years. The design utilizes 2 buckets that provide for safe water storage. It is also versatile and can be connected to large water storage tanks. And the technology effectively removes all bacteria and protozoa from the water that causes the waterborne diseases. After the holes have been drilled into the buckets, you connect the filter adapter to the bottom of the bucket where the dirty water is placed. Secondly, you place the spigot onto the collection bucket so that the water can be safely stored and dispensed without worry of contamination. Connect the UZima filter to the dirty water bucket and place it on top of the clean water collection bucket and you are ready to go. Recently, I went to an IDP camp in Kenya and I followed a woman to where she drew her water. This particular camp was populated with over 5,000 people. And the government would provide some water for them, and it was clean, but it was enough for each person to have just 1 bottle of water a week. And that's not enough for any person to survive on. So what they do is they'll go to the closest water source that they can find. And for her and her family, and for most of the people living there, it was about a mile away. And essentially, it was a mud hole. It was shared with all of the livestock that they have, and it's where they wash their clothes. It's where a lot of them will bathe, and the water is obviously not clean. When she came back to her house after she'd traveled that long way with her water, we presented the UZima filter for her. Now, when a lot of these people see us, we bring these filters, they don't believe that the water's actually being cleaned. And to prove that we aren't lying, we will drink the water first. So the water goes in, and it comes out clear, which is such a stark contrast visually. And as soon as we drink the water, they can hardly believe it. And then it's their turn to drink, and it's not like they don't know what clean water is or have never had it. They understand and they know the difference. It's a rarity because of the remote places that they're actually living. And when she had that water, I mean, her face lit up and she had the biggest grin that I can possibly ever imagine. And I know that UZima can change everything. We can take that 700 million people that do not have clean water down to zero.